Picture this: a tiny spacecraft launched nearly half a century ago, drifting through the endless void of space, billions of miles from home. It's out there, beyond the reach of our sun, in a realm we barely understand, a place where the stars are distant whispers and the darkness is absolute. This isn't science fiction. This is real. This is Voyager 1, humanity's farthest explorer, sending back a message that has left the world stunned, shaken, and questioning everything we thought we knew about the cosmos. What did it find? What did it tell us? And why does it feel like this mysterious signal confirms our deepest, most primal fears about what lies beyond? Buckle up, because we're diving into the heart of this cosmic enigma, a journey that will leave you speechless, emotional, and maybe even a little afraid. Let's begin. Imagine the 1970s. Disco is king, bell-bottoms are everywhere, and technology is clunky by today's standards. In that era, humanity dared to dream big. Two spacecraft were launched, designed to explore the outer planets of our solar system. Their mission was bold, but straightforward. Fly by Jupiter, Saturn, maybe Uranus and Neptune, snap some pictures, collect data, and call it a day. But these probes weren't just machines. They were humanity's ambassadors, carrying golden records etched with the sounds of Earth. Music, greetings, even the laughter of children, meant for any distant civilization that might find them. Fast forward to today, and one of those probes is still out there, defying all odds, still whispering to us from the edge of the unknown. It's been 48 years since that launch, and what it's telling us now is nothing short of jaw-dropping. Let's set the scene. This spacecraft is 15 billion miles away. That's so far that light. The fastest thing in the universe takes over 22 hours to travel from there to Earth. It's operating on tech older than most of us, with less computing power than a cheap smartwatch. Its power supply, a radioactive battery, is fading, yet it keeps going, like a marathon runner refusing to quit. For decades, it sent back groundbreaking data, stunning images of Jupiter's storms, Saturn's rings, and Neptune's icy blue glow. It showed us worlds we'd never seen, rewriting textbooks and igniting our imaginations. But its primary mission ended long ago. Instead of shutting down, it was sent farther, into the uncharted wilderness beyond our solar system, a place called interstellar space. And that's where things got weird, really weird. Interstellar space isn't just space as we picture it. It's the vast, lonely expanse between stars, where the sun's influence fades and the galaxy takes over. Think of our solar system as a bubble, with the sun's solar wind, a stream of charged particles, forming a protective shield called the heliosphere. Beyond that bubble lies the heliopause, the boundary where the sun's power dwindles and the cosmic unknown begins. In 2012, this spacecraft crossed that line, becoming the first human-made object to enter interstellar space. It was a historic moment, a triumph of human ingenuity. But what it found out there wasn't what anyone expected. The data it sent back wasn't just strange, it was unsettling, like a cryptic message from a ghost ship lost in the void. Let's talk about that message. For years, the probe's signals were faint but steady, giving us glimpses of the interstellar medium, the sparse soup of particles floating between stars. Scientists expected a quiet, empty region, with maybe some cosmic rays zipping through. But then, in late 2023, something changed. The data stopped making sense. Instead of clear readings, the probe started sending gibberish. a stream of ones and zeros that didn't add up. It was like the spacecraft was trying to speak, but had suffered a stroke, its voice reduced to a garbled mess. Engineers on Earth were baffled. Was it a glitch, a hardware failure, or something else entirely? For 5 agonizing months, the world held its breath as teams worked around the clock to decode the signal. And when they finally cracked it, what they found sent shockwaves through the scientific community and beyond. The message wasn't just random noise. It was a readable signal, but it carried something unexpected. Hidden in the data was a pattern, faint but deliberate, unlike anything the probe had sent before. It wasn't a clear hello or a scientific measurement. It was different. Some called it a cosmic heartbeat, others a warning. The signal seemed to echo patterns from the Golden Record, that time capsule of Earth's sounds and images, suggesting it might be referencing something we sent out decades ago. But here's the kicker. It included coordinates, not just in space but in time. A when and a where in the vastness of the cosmos. What does that mean? Is it pointing to a location, a moment, or something we can't even comprehend? The implications are staggering, and they tap into a fear we've all buried deep. What if we're not alone? And what if whatever's out there isn't friendly? Let's back up for a second and talk about why this is so emotional, so gut-wrenching. This spacecraft isn't just a machine. It's a piece of us. When it was launched, it carried our hopes, our dreams, our curiosity about the universe. The Golden Record was our love letter to the cosmos, a declaration that we exist, that we matter. For 48 years, it's been out there alone, representing humanity in the cold, infinite dark. And now, it's speaking to us, but its words are cryptic, almost haunting. It's like getting a letter from a loved one who's been missing for decades, only to find it's written in a language you can't fully understand. The idea that this probe might have stumbled onto something that knows we're here, hits us in the heart. It makes us feel small, vulnerable, and yet strangely connected to the universe. Now let's dive into the science behind this mystery, because it's as mind-blowing as it is terrifying. The probe's instruments are designed to measure things like cosmic rays, magnetic fields, and plasma waves, vibrations in the ionized gas that fills interstellar space. Back in 2021, it detected a faint hum, a steady vibration in the plasma, like the pulse of the cosmos itself. Scientists were thrilled. This was the first time we'd heard interstellar space. But the 2023 signal was different. It wasn't just a hum. It was structured, almost intentional. The data suggested the probe had encountered something that altered its readings, something that didn't fit our models of the interstellar medium. Was it a natural phenomenon, like a shock wave from a distant star? Or was it something else, something that could manipulate signals, maybe even respond to them? Here's where it gets wild. Some scientists have speculated, quietly in hushed tones, that the signal could be evidence of an unknown force. Not aliens necessarily, but something we've never encountered. Maybe a new kind of cosmic phenomenon, like a wormhole or a ripple in space-time. Others have gone further, pointing to the Golden Record. That record wasn't just a greeting. It included diagrams, math, and even a map showing Earth's location relative to pulsars, cosmic lighthouses in the galaxy. If an advanced civilization found the probe, could they have decoded the record and sent a reply? The idea sounds like sci-fi, But when you consider the probe's distance and the sheer improbability of its survival, it's hard to dismiss entirely. After all, the universe is vast, and we've only just started listening. Let's talk about the fear factor. Why does this message confirm what we all feared? Deep down, humanity has always dreaded the unknown. We tell stories of monsters in the dark, of gods in the sky, because we crave answers to the big questions. Are we alone? Is the universe a friendly place? For decades, we've sent signals into space, hoping someone's out there. But what if someone, or something, actually answers? The probe's message feels like a wake-up call, a reminder that the universe doesn't care about our hopes or fears. It's indifferent, vast, and full of mysteries we're not ready to face. The idea that this tiny spacecraft might have stumbled onto proof of something beyond us, something that knows where we are, taps into that primal dread. It's thrilling, but it's also terrifying. Now let's explore the human side of this story, because it's not just about data and signals. It's about us. The engineers who built this probe in the 1970s are mostly retired or gone, yet their work lives on, a testament to human ingenuity. The teams today, working with 50-year-old tech, are performing miracles to keep the probe alive. Every signal it sends is a victory, a defiance of the odds. But it's also a race against time. The probe's power is fading, and by 2026, it may go silent forever. That thought is heartbreaking. Imagine losing contact with humanity's farthest explorer, knowing it's still out there, drifting, carrying our message to the stars. It's like saying goodbye to a piece of our soul. Let's zoom out and think about what this means for humanity. The probe's journey has already taught us so much. It showed us the beauty of our solar system, from Jupiter's raging storms to Neptune's serene blue. It proved we could build something that lasts, something that could survive the harshest environment imaginable. But its latest message is a challenge. It's asking us to confront the unknown, to question our place in the cosmos. Are we ready for what's out there? Are we prepared to face the truth, whatever it is? The signal isn't just data. It's a mirror, reflecting our hopes, our fears, and our unquenchable curiosity. Let's get back to the signal itself, because there's more to unpack. When engineers decoded it in April of 2024, they found it wasn't just a glitch. The probe's flight data subsystem, a computer that packages data for Earth, had a corrupted chip. Fixing it was like performing brain surgery from 15 billion miles away. They sent new code, waited 2 days for a response, and when the signal came back clear, the team erupted in joy. But the data it sent wasn't routine. It included anomalies, spikes in plasma readings, shifts in magnetic fields that didn't match known patterns. Some suggested these could be natural, like solar flares rippling through space. Others wondered if the probe had passed through something strange, like a cosmic boundary or even a temporal distortion. The coordinates in the signal, if they are coordinates, point to a region we can't yet map. It's like being handed a treasure map with no landmarks. Let's talk about the golden record again, because it's central to this mystery. That record was a bold move, a snapshot of humanity, flaws, and all. It included everything from Beethoven to Chuck Berry, from whale songs to human heartbeats. It was our way of saying, we're here and we're worth knowing. But it also included our address, a cosmic return to sender label. If something out there found the probe and understood the record, could they have sent a response? The signal's patterns, echoing the record's structure, raise that possibility. It's a long shot, but it's enough to make you wonder, did we just get a reply to our 48-year-old message? Now let's address the skeptics, because not everyone's buying the unknown force idea. Some scientists argue the signal is a fluke, a result of aging hardware or cosmic interference. The probe's been battered by radiation for decades, and its instruments are barely hanging on. Glitches are expected. Others say the coordinates are a misinterpretation, maybe a corrupted data packet that looks meaningful but isn't. These are valid points. Science demands caution, and extraordinary claims need extraordinary evidence. But even the skeptics admit the signal is unusual, and the fact that it mimics the golden record's patterns is hard to explain. It's like finding a message in a bottle that quotes your own words back to you. Let's dive deeper into the emotional impact. Why does this story hit so hard? It's because it's about more than a spacecraft. It's about our place in the universe. For centuries, we've looked at the stars and wondered if we're alone. This probe is our eyes and ears, our outstretched hand into the void. Its message feels personal, like it's speaking to each of us. It reminds us how fragile we are, how small our planet is, a pale blue dot, as one scientist called it. But it also reminds us how brave we are. We built this thing, sent it into the unknown, and it's still out there, carrying our story. That's powerful. It makes you want to cry, to cheer, to hug someone and say, "We did this." Let's explore the possibilities of what this signal could mean. Option 1, it's natural. Maybe the probe passed through a dense patch of plasma or a shockwave from a supernova. These things happen in space, and we're still learning how interstellar space works. Option 2, it's a glitch. The probe's old, and old tech fails in weird ways. Maybe the signal's just noise, and we're seeing patterns where none exist. Option 3, and this is the big one, it's something else. Maybe it's a sign of an unknown force, a cosmic phenomenon we don't understand. Or maybe, just maybe, it's a response. The universe is 13.8 billion years old, and we've been broadcasting our existence for less than a century. If someone's out there, they've had plenty of time to notice us. Let's talk about the stakes. If this signal is a response, it changes everything. It means we're not alone, and that could be the greatest discovery in human history, or the most dangerous. An advanced civilization could be benevolent, sharing knowledge that transforms our world, or they could be indifferent or worse. The probe's message, with its cryptic coordinates, feels like a test. Are we ready to follow the map? Do we dare? The fear comes from not knowing. It's a symbol of what we can achieve when we dare to dream big, when we refuse to give up. Let's get back to the signal's implications. If it's pointing to a location, what's there? A star? A planet? A void? The coordinates include a time component, which is even stranger. Is it a rendezvous? A warning about an event in the future or the past? Some have speculated the probe could have encountered a temporal anomaly, a glitch in space-time that scrambled its data. Others think it's a beacon, guiding us to something or someone. The truth is, we don't know, and that's what makes it so gripping. It's a mystery that demands we keep listening, keep exploring. Let's talk about the human response. When news of the signal broke, it went viral. People shared theories, from alien contact to time travel. Social media buzzed with awe, fear, and hope. Some saw it as proof of a higher power, others as a call to unite, as a species. Governments stayed quiet, which only fueled speculation. Scientists urged calm, but even they couldn't hide their excitement. The signal tapped into something universal, a longing to know our place in the cosmos and a fear of what that knowledge might bring. It's a story that unites us, that makes us feel part of something bigger. Let's explore the cultural impact. This isn't the first time we've imagined contact with the unknown. Movies, books, and songs have explored the idea for centuries, but this is real, and it's happening now. The probe's message feels like a plot twist in humanity's story, a moment where the script flips and everything changes. It's inspired artists, writers, and dreamers to imagine what's next. Will we send a new probe to follow the coordinates? Will we build better telescopes to scan the region? Or will we wait, holding our breath, for another signal? The possibilities are endless and they're all electrifying. Let's get personal for a moment. Think about what this means to you. Have you ever looked at the stars and wondered what's out there? Felt that mix of awe and fear at the thought of the unknown? This probe's message is for all of us. It's a reminder that we're part of a grand adventure, that our curiosity can take us to places we never imagined. But it's also a warning. The universe is vast, and we're just a tiny speck. What we do with this moment, how we face the mystery, will define who we are. It's a call to be brave, to keep asking questions, even when the answers scare us. Let's talk about the future. The probe won't last forever. Its power will run out, and it'll drift silently, a monument to human ambition. But its legacy will live on. The signal it sent has already changed us, sparking debates, dreams, and discoveries. It's pushed us to rethink our place in the universe, to question what we believe. And it's reminded us that exploration isn't just about finding answers, it's about embracing the unknown. Whatever the signal means, it's a gift, a chance to grow, to wonder, to hope. Let's wrap this up with a reflection. This spacecraft, this tiny piece of humanity, has done something extraordinary. It's ventured farther than anyone thought possible, and it's sent back a message that challenges everything we know. It's confirmed our fears, that the universe is vast, mysterious, and maybe not as empty as we thought. But it's also confirmed our hopes, that we can reach the stars, that we can face the unknown and come out stronger. The signal is a mystery, but it's also a mirror, showing us who we are and who we can be. So what do you think? Is it a glitch, a natural phenomenon, or something more? Drop your thoughts below, and let's keep this conversation going. The universe is waiting, and so are we.